Previously on Alan Wake, Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
Ransom. Okay.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is
What is
crazy.
he wearing?
Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and get this.
It all
most of
takes
this
place
stuff
around
takes place
Cauldron
around
Lake.
Cauldron Lake.
Ew.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane.
Yeah, we
Now,
saw his
some of the
books or
articles I
something.
found about him make him out to be a famous writer.
Yep.
But I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote.
Okay.
Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Okay. So I'm kind of almost wondering if somehow Thomas Zane and Alan have merged into the same person. If Alan
Come on,
is
mister. I'll take you to Rose's
yes,
trailer.
if Alan is being like possessed by Zane, the fact that they're both writers and that he was in Thomas's house meant to be writing when a lot of this was happening, I think is telling to me of something. I don't know what.
It gets better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake
BJ.
just a week earlier.
They were lovers. Yes.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook store. The Scratching Hag. Comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Scratching hag.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
That would be the woman that was scared for us to go into the toilet? I'm not sure who Cynthia is yet. But Barbara Jagger, and we saw Thomas and Barbara had stuff written out. My wife's name is Alice. Alan Wake, Thomas Zane.
Well, mister, this here's Rose's trailer.
No.
You mind me asking what you want with her?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
Okay. The cat, so thank you for the like. So I'm not, don't really have enough time to waste looking about for stuff, but since we're here, it's cold out. It seems it, huh? Yeah, he seems to be injured. I don't know how. Need to leave for the night. Perry, do I have a great stream? Oh, that's weird. He didn't mention the boat. He didn't mention which boat. This boat that's toppled over here? It's very bizarrely. Or a different boat. Should he have had a voice dialogue when we go past that boat? Hey, High Lord, welcome in. Good game. I'll say, so they've done a great job. Oh, yeah, he says it came down with a storm the other night. Oh, interesting. Yeah. Well, and I followed him, so maybe did you walk off the path a bit? Maybe if I'd walked off the path a little bit, with him, he would have said something. But that is very strange that there is a boat just smack dab in the middle of this place. Alright. Frankly, I wanted to explore whilst it's light out and significantly less scary. Except I don't think there's going to be much able for me to explore about with. And I don't know what this clicking sound is. It's weird. Maybe, yeah, Barry has a bad habit of interrupting voice lines in this part. Yeah. There is, and it's so funny because I'm sure if I were not streaming, I would want it to be this way. But this, like a lot of those sorts of Quarry type games or whatever, there's not a lot of time where characters aren't talking. They're almost always talking. So there's very little times for like pausing, but I feel like we got a lot of exposition dumped just then.
Welcome to oh dear, Mr. Wake.
Like, do you not see that something's wrong?
I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh yes. Yes. Please come in.
Does she not realize that there was something like calling Major Tom?
Hey, this is really good. Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand.
Not the carbon monoxide
I
leak.
know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry. She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al?
Oh, God.
Barry! What?
Drink up, Alan.
Wha-
To be fair, though, you knew she was obsessed with you. Granted, this isn't bunny boiler of her. Because she's possessed.
Hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Back to work, boy.
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jacker. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right.
Okay.
She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
That's awesome. That's so well done. Okay, but Barbara was the wife. No, Barbara was the lover of Thomas. And it seems like Barbara is stuck. Believe in change. But now it seems like Barbara might be malicious. She might be the one that's kind of possessing and taking people over. I'm not really sure. Yeah, definitely getting some Misery vibes, which is another Stephen King book. Heavily inspired by Stephen King.
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road. Barry was out of it. He was way too heavy to carry.
You're right. I deserve more money. I'm so handsome.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar on the
So
counter.
we
there.
know this. She's
Would
been
you like
possessed
to
by
hear
something
today's
for sure.
specials?
Reminds me of Misery. Yes, this is very, very
My
heavily.
gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste.
Great. Let's read this. Randolph calls the police.
Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble. And they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
How to be quiet. I clearly know how to prioritize my time, alright? I'm very, very, very organized. Alright, so it looks like we're gonna have the police on our tail soon. And I just need to get to the car quickly. And I have no way of protecting myself. So surely the game wouldn't be so mean as to put me in a situation where I would need to protect myself, right?
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air. Let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn.
I kind of don't. It's interesting, but I kind of almost don't like that. Okay, who is this? Friend or foe? Baby.
Oh, you're gonna get it now.
Honestly, I would like to be arrested. Keep me safe.
God knows what you've done to that poor girl. This is Agent Nightingale, FBI. Get him up, Hemingway.
Hemingway?
You're under arrest. You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face. Stay right where you are, Slane.
Not the slow motion Matrix gun. Alan Wake, more like Alan Wake up in the Matrix.
I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac.
But now I'm worried this is like some sneak stealth
I hated to
situation.
leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Honestly, you should have. Oh, it's worse. I think it's a chase. Alan, babes. Now is not the time. You gotta be we gotta be on the legs. Alan, come on. Hi, Lord Basin. Oh no, we can't find him. Hoopst. I'm in danger. Honestly, this guy made 0 sense to me. Which guy, Alan? None of this makes sense to me. I'm trying so hard to be smart about this chat. The hell's the FBI do? Yeah, FBI doing opening fire. Not that they're not cops. Ah! Is it possible to actually get hurt during this segment? I want. Oh. Whoa. Oh, jeez.
Damn.
What is going on? Oh! Hang on. That's not fair. We might be in trouble. I assume these rocks are meant for cover. I still love it though dearly. The FBI agent, he just starts shooting the second he sees you. Well, I want to know. Hang on. Oh. I want to know what exactly, what why are you hunting me? Why am I in trouble? Because of Rose? Who's catatonic in her own apartment? Question mark. Paige and Mr. Wake, that's cute. The dark presence
For
sleeps.
decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the writer on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
Okay. Taking some time to pause, put on our thinking caps. So it seems like there is some sort of evil entity, something, the darkness, that has invaded Barbara's body. Some evil force, demon, whatever, has invaded Barbara's body. And I'm pretty sure that's why Barbara is doing all of this stuff. It noticed that it knew when I was coming. So I definitely did come to this place. I forget what it's called. With my wife. The evil saw me there and stirred. And so that's why all of this kicked off. So I do think it's real. I do think we really lived in New York. I do really think that we've come to this island. I don't know if my wife actually did the thing where she'd set up the typewriter and that was meant to be there. I don't think so, because we would have met Barbara, which is potentially also a demon, in the toilets of the bathroom. So there was very little time once we got to this place where we weren't in contact with this demon, evil entity, something or other, that has kicked all of this off. And then it keeps on looking like whatever I'm writing is giving it life or something. Again, no spoilers. I am here just trying to openly theorize. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, he has zero evidence. He's a lunatic. I know. It should also be said, I don't understand why the FBI is hunting us. I really don't. I don't know if it's because of what's happened with Rose, but I don't know why you would then... It must be what happened with Rose, because it's this page, right?
Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had.
So yeah, Mr. Randolph saw us go into Rose's.
It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer, but those strangers.
Yes. But why would you call the FBI? Why are the FBI involved? I don't know. Also, as I was editing this game, one thing that I did notice... Ah! Sorry. The game is so dark. The game is very dark, and it's intentionally dark. But it makes doing a lot of these sequences really annoying. Possession for sure. So yo, welcome in. What I want to know is why you can matrix dodge, but you can only so jog. The questions. Questions. Also, how much of this is really happening? What are you shooting at? Because I don't think you're shooting at me. No, they are not. Oh, God. They are dodging from some... They are being mauled alive by something. But, like, see, this stuff can't be real.
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
What? What? Do we have a gun? No. We don't have any weapon. We don't have a torch. We have nothing. So I have to believe that this segment is just... I'm in trouble.
You on the ground. Hold it right there. There's nowhere to run. Freeze!
What do you guys, what do you want me to do? I don't have... I don't have a gun, I don't have a flashlight. I don't have a helicopter of my own. Sounds like they don't have a helicopter of their own anymore. Nope, because I think it's spinning out of control up ahead. Incredible. Is there anything? Yeah, look at that explosion, guys. My god. Nothing to pick up here, which seems mildly surprising. Yeah, we on the legs, chat. We on the legs. So yeah, I have to believe that this is a relatively safe spot. Oh, this is very sensitive. Okay. I hate using and exiting binoculars in games like this. Now I'm back playing Firewatch, which freaked me. It really freaked me out. And I don't know why. It really shouldn't have. It was not a horror game like that. But I really expected it to be a horror game like that.
This is James. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over. Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. Why, they were... Hey, what are you... Come on! Sit down and give me that. James, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Otis Scotch about him, if you know what I mean. Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in to take a look at both. Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The, Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over. Oh, yeah, I'll bet he does. Looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
So the sheriff are not in cahoots with the feds, and the feds are drunk? Something's weird. Okay, I don't think there's anything else to do up here, except I guess try and use this. I don't want to, though, because it's just going to give me something horrible.
I could see the lights of the radio station in the distance.
Is that a radio? Yeah, a radio station, okay. Alright. What? I'm just supposed to go... What? Just supposed to go make my way to the bloody radio station? On foot? With no weapons? But if it's on foot with no weapons, I should be safe, right? Oh, would you look? This gate's now open. That I don't think was open before.
I imagine that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
Oh shit, I have to go to a coal mine. I don't want to go to a coal mine. I don't want to do any of this.
Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light.
Okay. I wouldn't get through without a light. I actually liked it. Currently prepping for Armored Core 6 in 3 days. Same. Same. I'm surprisingly quite excited for it. Like, hang on. Sorry, pause for a second. Isn't this so dark? It's so dark. Okay, I need a light. I don't think there was a light back in this tower. I don't think there was. Ooh. Swearing Gamba? Like, what is that in the middle anyway? What are you shining a light on? Oh, it's a map. It's the map. But yeah, definitely no light source in here. Nothing I can interact with. No. And I kind of feel... Alright. I kind of feel like they wouldn't have intended for me to double back like that. All that living in New York's got me thinking the world is always lit up. Frankly... I'm not going to argue that. That actually could be... There could be some validity to that. I'm not used to being in such oppressive darkness. I mean, what do you want me to do, Scary Fence? I've got to find a way to light it up. Maybe... Oh, here. Sorry. I just needed to get closer to the fence than I wanted to. You can see why I wouldn't want to get close. And they keep on talking about the darkness. Yes, there is a light. Let's grab this first. Well, hey. Okay. I'm stuck. Hence why city folk tend to hate rural areas. Well, and it's funny because we were talking about this yesterday. I get so scared when I'm in rural areas because it's so quiet, which I know a lot of people love. And the funny thing is, it's not even like blaringly loud where I am or anything. It's actually pretty quiet where I am, but it's a different kind of quiet when you're out, you know.
The old generator conked out. I'd have to see if I could fix it and try again.
What? And I was saying, you know, they don't set a lot of horror games or horror media in New York City, and then lo and behold, the Alan Wake 2 Gamescom trailer released today, and it's set in New York City, where Alan's from. I guess I should head up I don't think I said this earlier on okay, the playthrough, but the day that I'm playing is the day of Gamescom where Alan Wake had its trailer release. I mercifully understood nothing about it except that he's in New York, and that it does seem to be a scarier game. I was worried it was gonna like spoil some stuff for me, and I don't think it has. Or if it has, I'm so ignorant about what's happening that it's not computed in my brain. Alright. One of the things I did pick up on that would be interesting to get your guys' opinions. As I understand it, it's so dark. As I understand it, Alan Wake's quite like a genre-defining sort of game. And I feel like Alan Wake 2 is also going to be the same, where it's doing the blend of real human... Is there a gun around here? Real human models versus I do not like that sound design at all. I'm concerned.
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
I don't want to have to use a flashbang. I don't want to have to fight. I like that there was a running segment. I like that I knew that I wasn't going to be in trouble because they didn't give me anything to defend myself with. Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Kind of. This sucks. Because now I've got only 4 left. Oh, man. I feel like a real grenade would work too. Well, they need the light first. They need... Okay, how many are here? Can I get like a group of you together? Let me just run to the light, dude. No one chase me, no one chase me, no one chase me. Oh, great. This light's gonna go out as soon as I get underneath it. Oh, nice. Okay, okay.
And here's another call. You're on KBF-FM with Pat Maine.
It's Milt Peabody, Pat.
What's on your mind, Milt?
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there.
Oh.
Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know?
I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there.
This is
Lots
live.
of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots.
You did.
Gunshots?
Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out what's going on? Because it's just next door, and they're popping off guns there.
They're still shooting?
No, it was maybe 10, 15 minutes
Why would you call a radio station about this?
serious, Pat. I'm telling you, it don't sound like no party.
I'm certainly going to give the station a call, Milt.
Okay.
You'll hear it here as soon as I hear from them.
Okay, thanks.
You fucking incinerated him. Thank God I did. I pick up batteries as well. Lovely. I do quite like that. Okay, how many? 3. Whoa, it's a lot. Just go. Okay. Go. Alright. There's probably a better way to do that, to be honest. No. Did you both get in the blast? The thing that I hate most about this is the continuous feeling that I don't know where I'm going. And I know that there's a mini-map, but it's not always a straight shot, guys. Is it just the one? No, 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 of course it's not just the one. Please tell me they're all gone. I'm at least glad. Ugh. I'm understanding the game better. And the mechanics better. Okay, I know there's 3 of you. I know there's 3 of you. Hey! I can't see shit. Light. Misery. Light. Radio. Oh, I'm rehealing. Doofus. And by doofus, I mean probably me. Let's just actually walk in here. Oh, we might be okay now. Please let us be okay now. Mesmer Club! Whoa! Good grief. Welcome in. How's it going? You don't like his coat? I love his little coat. Shoulder pad. Who doesn't love a blazer and a hoodie? He's ahead of his time fashion-wise, you know?
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
I don't want to go to a coal mine. Don't make me go to a coal mine. I would immediately die if someone hit me with that thing. Oh my gosh, yeah, it's game over. It's absolutely game over. I think about this so much. And I want to know your guys' opinions, right? I need to pause here because this is very important. If you were in like a Saw film, you know, and they give you the ultimatum, you've got to do insert terrible body horror thing or you die. Like, what do you do? I don't know. I really honestly don't trust myself to survive so many horror situations. You know, dying, yeah, like, I don't even think I would do the horrible thing to do, like, you know how, spoiler alert, for a film that came out in like 2010. You know how there's the one where there's like the key behind the eye socket? I would just be like, just GG's. I just don't think I have it in me to try and grab the key from the eye socket, because then also, what if you don't get it in time anyway? Your last few moments are just miserable. You know? So you seduce a psychopath. I think there's fanfic for that, Cordishon, huh? Well, you already know. Yeah, I mean, it's just GG's. I'd just say bugger it. Exactly. I hate being so, I don't like to count myself out, chat. However, I think we need to know where our limits are, and I just think that's my limit. We'd both be doing the other fate. Stop, Grizzly, don't say that. Survival instinct is crazy strong. You'll cut your own arm off. I hope you're right. How to be quiet. I hope so. Because the idea of not giving myself enough credit to want to keep myself alive is pretty sad. I know we met this guy, but what is this poster, chat? Oh, it's reflections. It's reflections on his glasses. My God, it looked weird, huh? I dislike being here so thoroughly.
Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in, folks. I'm gonna see if I can talk him into an interview.
Sure. Why not?
Come on in, Mr. Wake. Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt it.
That's a different author.
Everyone calm down.
Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him.
Dan Brown is an author, right?
Judas Priest.
What the hell's the matter
Judas
with you?
Priest.
There's a civilian in there.
No, Alan. No, no, no. You can't run like that, Alan. It's a good thing we got the neat elbow pads. God damn it.
Even if it kills me, you hear me? You hear me, H.P. Lovecraft?
HP.
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
Dan Brown is the guy that wrote Da Vinci Code, right? That's correct. That's the correct thing. Dan Brown, H.P. Lovecraft, Stephen King, whoever wrote the book In the Mouth of Madness, which I forgot again. So many references. Some of them subtle, a lot of them not. What? Oh, Hemingway. They referenced Hemingway. Hitchcock has been referenced. He's not an author, but Nightingale on the radio station.
Nightingale stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you? Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation.
That's what just happened, right? Maine and Nightingale are the FBI agents. Oh, In the Mouth of Madness was Stephen King, was it? Great. I see lots of blinking things up ahead. I hear lots of stuff around me. Yeah, alright. How many we got? I did that the wrong way. Guys. Oh, but it worked anyway. That is so kind. What was I gonna say, guys? Into the light, into the light, into the light at least. Ha ha ha! You will not chase me here. God, we've got a lot of ammo. We are getting ready for something, and I don't like it. There seems to be a much faster pace section. No. Oh no! Bastards. You're lucky that I don't remember what the controls are right now. I think he's still alive.
was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
You have to love the narration. Okay, they've been left for me here. They've been left here for me to use. Ah, they're on a battery or something. Oh, and there's one on the roof. I saw that. Is he real? Are you guys real or not? I can't use those flares, right? I don't know what's wrong with me. What the What? Turn that on! Dude, I'm turning it on! I was turning it on! This segment's gonna be so annoying, dude. Hang on, have I picked up all the stuff that I need to pick up? Or is it gonna be mean? Pick up revolver ammo. Okay, reload. I feel like I was doing okay. Alright. Now, I do think this was the right idea at first. Let's come here. Let's turn this on. Okay. I can't use that shit for the life of me. They're all being very smart. Flashbang? Sound and fuel. Oh, shit. Oh, please, 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 Java. Please, Java. Alright. I think that's everyone. Good. Shit. Can't see shit. Now, where's my next checkpoint? Because I don't want to have to do that all again. I feel like it's going to make me do it all again. Houston. We have a problem, I think. Light? Not light. Light! Yes. It's light safety! It's kind of like finding a bonfire in whatchamacallit is, huh? Flares are a good last resort if you're low health. Okay. You can hold it or drop it. I'm glad I randomly swapped to the... I panic swapped to the gun. It must have been... No, it was a flashbang. I think I used the flashbang. Nate, give me more of those.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan, I'm so afraid. It keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible. But that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
Okay, one, there are so many times where the text is interrupted in the game. I know we talked about that earlier. I should have waited to pick up the manuscript. He didn't finish saying what he was going to say. But now that we picked that up and paused for a second, new theory forming. New theory about to drop, chat. I think it is potential that there are two parallel worlds at play. And I kind of feel like that was Alice trying to break through to us from the other side a little bit. When she's like, I'm looking at you, but there's something else behind your eyes. I think whatever the darkness is, maybe we've been possessed by the darkness. And there's something to that. And so maybe we're stuck in this world that we're writing for ourselves. I don't know. Ideas. Pretty good cell tower, yeah, to get signal out here. Exactly. Well, we are... No, it should probably...
I could see a railway bridge up ahead and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Oh, hang on. Let's look at the manuscript. Sorry. Wake attacked by possessed... I don't like the sound of that. Wake attacked by possessed object.
The pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework.
Oh, great.
Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage before it flew at me again.
I guess this is what we have. Excited to, something to look forward to. All I can hope is that is great. That is like a cutscene moment and not like a me actually having to go through that moment, preferably. Yeah, don't need chat to spoil the game when the game spoils itself. Isn't it quite interesting though? Oh, would you look? Isn't it quite interesting? Oh, it's a train, rather. Isn't it quite interesting, though? I wasted good battery power for that.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
There's too much happening! This has to be...
I hoped I could find a car from there.
One of the sillier segments of the game. Okay. You know what's so funny? Okay, wait. In the statistics section, which I had the displeasure of checking yesterday, I noticed somewhere, where does it go? Poltergeist objects destroyed, okay? And when I read that yesterday, I was like, oh, Jesus Christ, please tell me it's not true. I don't want to have to deal with, like, I can't... The woman, Barbara, woman like popping up in like ghostly places a lot. I can't bear it. So the idea that they were going to be poltergeist objects, I was like, oh God, I beg you, please no. And now for the poltergeist objects to be these segments that it is right now is just beautiful. I hope I don't fail this a whole bunch of times because it is quite funny now. But if I have to do it a lot, it will turn from funny to rage very soon. People still debate what's happening in the game to this play. People still debate about what's happening in the game. That's interesting. The reaction's priceless. Well, that's good. Hey, thank you for the luck, Father Skies. I think Alice is in his split personality this entire game. Is his delusions. Now, hang on. Maybe if we just take it slowly. Okay, so that's not possessed. Like, are you possessed?
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger.
Oh.
And it was taking over everything in its path.
Well, let's let my flashlight recharge. Or is this all possessed right now? Can I take this slowly? No. All right. Are you possessed? No. Nice and slow. Are you possessed? Are you possessed? Why can't... What do I... What am I don't know which of you to shine my flashlight at. Guys! Guys, enough!
Sure. I hoped I could find a car from there.
This is almost gonna be not funny. Bro! This is some Looney Tunes. Oh shit. Thanks for the follows, guys.
Sure. I hoped I could find a car from there.
I don't think I can run. Okay, what would I do if I were a speedrunner? Alan Wake glitchless any percent speedrun. What would I do? I would run. I would just run. Can I just run? Honestly, I genuinely think like that sometimes.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything.
Alan, babes, we have to run. God! Okay, but now we run. Oh, that was almost close though. I would way rather. Like, why am I in slow motion right now? You're not even giving me anything to dodge. Ah! Guys! That's the best an artist can do. I'm kind of not worried.
I could find a car from there.
Bro, I'm hard stuck here right now. I don't have flares. All I've got is my flashlight, my torch. Drop a flare. I don't have flares. I've got a gun. I got guns. I got guns. I got a torch. Maybe I have to be really patient. Truly 1 HP in a dream. And like, I don't blame the poor guy. I wouldn't want to be rocked in the face with steel work either.
And it was taking over everything.
But something's got to give. It can't all be flying at me. Like, what? I can't even. Hello? Sake! For God's sake! Guys! What's next? Jeez Louise, dude. Not more. Please don't tell me there's more. Oh my god, there's more. What the fuck? Come on. Come on. No, not the propane tank. No, no, no. No, 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 no.
Sure. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Okay, okay. So. They want you to just take your sweet ass time with it. You gotta destroy everything, and to give them credit where it's due, the game has always given you the exact amount of resources that you need to do whatever it is you need to do. And they've given me a lot of batteries. They've given me a lot of batteries, so I should have enough batteries to be able to just slowly stand here and continue to refill and to take everything out.
Over everything in its path.
Okay, now this is the first. Is that not the first thing? No. This is. Sorry. I mean, it's understandable. You can see why it's scary. They're here. What does that mean? All right, now what's next? It's the wheelbarrow, right? And a drum. Where's the wheelbarrow? Can I leave, please? Checkpoint reached. Fantastic. Wow, so maybe you really did need to just destroy everything to get that checkpoint. Or maybe they're like, oh, well done, you did everything. Checkpoint. Right, what hellscape is now left for us? Wake and the dark presence in the lodge. Great.
I slammed the door shut right in his smug face. He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left, no guilt either, not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me.
Okay, this is the first time the darkness, whatever it has a name to it, like capitalized, like proper pronoun name, the dark presence. So that's what we're calling it now. I do not want to experience whatever that is. Did you just take an...
As a teenager, just starting to
Yes.
get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Now, why would I not want a heavy-duty flashlight? They've not yet told me the differences. I would assume that this is just better in every way, but I don't know. Revolver. Batteries. Alright. I think the heavy-duty one maybe just has more battery health, it seems. Is this like an arena I'm gonna have to fight in? Seems it. I don't like this at all. And apparently this game, apparently Alan Wake 2 is going to be scarier than this game, right? Isn't that what people are saying? Dearie me. Probably less efficient but strong. How could you get less efficient? The other one wasn't even like the picture of efficiency, was it? Maybe it was and I'm going to miss it. But I don't think there's an easy way to get back up there, honestly. Yeah, relatively more scary. Alright. Yeah, I'm in trouble. I'm cornered. I'm cornered. Yeah. Did that to myself. I think I still have the shotgun though.
That had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer. Painted myself in a bloody corner, I did. My fear is definitely being mitigated by how silly this game is. I need to embrace more of the absolute silliness. It is quite silly. The segment with the whatchamacallit is quite silly. And the more I play it, the less scary I'm finding it. But also, the more scary I think it is about to become. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Alright, now what have I got? Do I want to use a flare? Let's try one more time maybe without using the flare. No, maybe I will use it. And then let's get them all cornered. It's 4 of them, I think, right? Yeah. Hey, what? Not the wombo. No. No. This one. Yeah. All right.
That had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Hi. How's it going, 00 Gold? I'll be catching up on YouTube. Thank you, thank you. I will have... Part 1's already up. Part 2 will be up tomorrow. And maybe part 3. I don't know. Okay. Now, where's a good place to go? I kind of feel like the flare was a good idea. I gotta get rid of the grunts first. No, and now I'm in trouble. Man. Oh, I didn't reload. I'm in trouble. Guys! They all run so quickly, it's insane. Guys! I was trying to shoot my gun like crazy. That sucks.
That had come to life in his books.
Yes.
No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Is that a red barrel? Maybe? Do I know what that means? No. Down everything's pro tag. This, okay. Panic firing won't help. Of course I'm panic firing. I'm cornered. And I thought it was safe. Okay. Let's carry on. Darkness could possess anything. Chocolate. Let's do like that. I do think that's a good idea. Now let's go here. No, fuck. Oh my days. Oh, I did the same mistake again. Now, where's the other ones? Oh. Guys, I'm stuck. I'm just being bullied. I used a lot of batteries then. There's something that I'm still not quite getting. Is there another one here still? There's some trick I'm not quite getting with the batteries and reusing the batteries and charging that. There's something. I was hoping Java would notice the red barrels. Oh. Ah! Ah! I was talking with chat. You don't understand. Bastards! Yeah, I missed that. Good grief, dudes. You know what's strange, or what I find weird, though? Hear me out, hear me out. I don't know why, in my brain just now, I compared this, like, game, somewhat gameplay. In light, you can hurt them. Yeah. This game to The Last of Us. But The Last of Us on normal, no problem, guys. No problem. I am flabbergasted at how much I'm having to redo segments here. And this is just normal. Honestly, if I had the option to turn it down to easy, I would.
We take the facts of our existence for granted, unaware that they are merely a thin veneer of desperate self-delusion, covering a vast cosmos of madness and horror. All too often, the stars are right.
Again, very Twilight Zone.
Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a family occasion. Journalist Alvin Derlis' trip to study the local customs of an insular community in Night Springs has been less than successful.
Oh, it's so creepy.
Until tonight.
Well, I'm glad you changed your minds about this. Ancient customs, local mythology. My editor loves this kind of stuff.
Well, Mr. Derlith, we don't want to feel like we're on exhibition.
Oh, I don't like this.
Demonstrated the seriousness of your intent.
Oh, I am serious. Really, just do your thing. I'll stay out of your way and observe.
Actually, I thought you could assist us. I'm afraid we are a man short. It would provide you with an intimate perspective.
Could I really?
Of course, Mr. Derlith.
Well, I guess that's the least what would I have to do?
Oh, here. Let me show you with a kiss.
What did you...
Oh, Mr. Derlith, you have well pleased Nixie Perka, the dweller in flesh. Your body shall host his 1,000 young, and all shall be glory. Shh, darling, be calm. Shh.
Alvin Derlith learned a harsh lesson. If you go looking for mythology, it may come looking for you. And such quests always bear fruit. Night Springs.
Okay. Lovecraft meets Twilight Zone. Cute. Hang on, you hated parts of The Last of Us. Did I? Yeah, I think I did. Do you know what? I probably hated parts of The Last of Us for the same reason I hate the parts of the game here. It's like a lot of like the patient. I feel like there weren't many places like that though. I could be wrong. Wake attacked by the dark presence.
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
I don't know why. Oh, hang on. Is there anything else I need up here? I don't think so. Well, are all my guns reloaded? Ah! Bro, what was I meant to do? I don't think there was another way down. Well, this is great. Vast, open. What the fuck am I meant to do? Is this? No, those are green. Those are green. Oh my god. This chapter feels long. This chapter does feel really long. Just the jump scares in this sections that needs to be redone. Hello buddy, welcome in. Now here's my trouble. This is so ridiculous, it's amazing. But I feel like this section is going to tilt me very soon, very quickly, if I don't figure out how to manage it better. Okay, the thing does run over the other people, it seems. Oh, I hear someone behind me. Ah, they move so quickly. Dodge! I can't dodge! Ooh. There's something I'm missing. There's something I'm missing. That is so chaotic. They don't mean for me to do that. Let me ignore that for a second. Let me just try like running around. I don't think I can't run. Of course I can't run because I'm Alan. Because I'm Alan effing Wake, bro. Who doesn't want to live even... Yeah, they won't let you just run. Yeah. They flat out said absolutely no. Oh my god, dudes. Not the phantom thing and another human. Can I even unphantom this shit? If it helps, they can get run over. Okay, let's just turn all these people human. Human, human, human. Okay, so now everyone gets run over. Okay. Oh, no, but not me, but not me. All right. All right. Dodge. More people coming. No. All right. Is there any reason to go over to this thing? No, it's just save, save, save. I feel like this is a waste to do this because all I need to do right now is find a vehicle. Let's just run. Okay, not running. Ah! No. Is that not a gate that I can open? Okay. Jeez Louise. No! See the tractor. I just want a moment to bloody pause.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine.
Yeah, fucking honestly, dude. Good grief, chat. At least I don't have to actually drive.
The coal mine wasn't
The
far
ghost
now.
tractor.
Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I
No,
wouldn't
he
give him
won't.
any other choice.
Okay.
A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
Pause. This seems like a... No, I guess this doesn't seem like a long chapter. I've been live for 2 hours. And playing the game for like an hour and a half. Yeah, 2 hours, maybe like an hour and 20 minutes. It should... I feel like that should have been the end of the chapter. Yeah, I kind of feel like that should have been the end. I'm surprised it's not. I have to believe the coal mine is the start of the next chapter. I want to imagine you saying all this stuff. Yeah, stuff allowed to him. Oh, quiet. You and I both know that... Pause. Alan Wake doesn't know how to be quiet. He's most definitely narrating this aloud. 100%. Now, I hope that this stays... Oh.
Little by little, without realizing
in daytime.
I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI.
What a crazy story,
taken
huh?
over by the dark presence was trying to destroy me.
Oh.
It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity.
Yes. I hate driving. Thread the needle, thread the needle. F1 streams when? Imagine if I don't have a steering wheel. But I would do F1 stream if I had a steering wheel. But then imagine if I whip out the steering wheel for Alan Wake. I go, sorry guys, hang on. Let me get my racing rig set up. I've got to get the pedals connected just to just to do this segment. Oops. Am I going the right way? Is this run out of juice? Wait. I need to go that way. Oh, here. No. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. We're just a sissy. Alan Wake is a sissy boy. We're just a sissy boy. We don't know how to drive. We don't need no cars. We take public transport. We value the environment. Yeah. Let me get the gearbox. Okay, let me adjust the mirrors exactly. I go through the whole shebang. Just for Alan Wake, bro. Just ask basic for hers. Yeah, agreed, do it. Would you guys watch if I did racing streams? I wouldn't want to do F1. I'd want to do like Gran Turismo or something. Gran Turismo. What did I call it? Turismo? Turismo. Have you guys seen those posters with Orlando Bloom? I know obviously like he's aging, Dadoy, but he looks so different. Turismo. Visitor parking.
It was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
I'm just thrilled it's daylight. It's daylight, so we have to be okay, right? Will we stay okay? No. Forza, destruction derbies, yeah. I'll start driving snowplows with you and with you and Lollip. You're like, no the hell you won't. I've seen your driving skills. Ain't no way we would make it past the first bloody hurdle. Ooh, I don't want it. Just give me the end of the chapter. Oh shit, I missed a whole bunch of pages. Oh, maybe when I was driving, I was supposed to take pit stops. But Oh my god. Guys. This chapter must be so long. There are so many pages.
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
With Nightingale gone. Okay, Nightingale is the FBI agent, I think. Guys, this chapter is so long. And granted, there were a couple segments that I needed to restart. There were a couple segments like, in that whole thing that I needed to redo. But how long did that take? Like 10 minutes, an extra 20 minutes, maybe?
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me.
Yes.
The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me.
Great, and now it's nighttime. And we're stuck in a coal mine.
On blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
I don't think he's alive. Right? But he must be. There was some segment about the flare.
Wake.
Where the hell are you?
Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around
You
by
want
you.
to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello? Ah! I'm gonna kill him.
It's funny because, like,
I had to get to Mirror Peak.
Am I being a moron? What the fuck just I don't understand. It was just loud
close.
noises.
Maybe closer than ever before.
Yes, but where? Here? I don't see where. Oh, down here? No. Leave the building. Is this a lever? Can I pull this lever? I don't want to use my flashlight. I don't want to use my gun. Unnecessarily. "20 hours later." Yeah. The already long segment is going to be even longer. Yeah, just leave the building, Pepe laugh. I mean, can I hop this? Maybe am I just not using enough tenacity? I'm just not using enough tenacity. Guys, I'm just a rule abider, alright? The chain was there. It was a no crossing chain. What do you want me to do? I'm not gonna break the law. The laws of the land. They didn't want me to use it, did they? Damn good cup of coffee. I'm sure it is. Great, I've got a whole bunch of batteries. You know what that means, guys. Poltergeist furniture. You know what makes me miserable, right? So I thought that chapter 4 would be this whole mine malarkey, right? And it's not, because we're doing the mine right now. But what I hope that actually means is that the mine is short. Or that I don't actually have to go through a mine, maybe? Oh, we got the darkness shakes. Thomas Zane in love with Barbara Jagger.
When Thomas Zane fell for Barbara Jagger, it happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow, strong and sharp. She was his muse.
Okay, see, she was his muse. Sorry, we're theory crafting right now, right? Guys, thinking caps back on. She was his muse. Rose said to us, oh, you just need a muse. And Rose was possessed by Barbara. So, is Barbara the darkness? And the darkness is supposed to be the muse for the writer? Which kind of imitates life. I would believe that. Thoughts? PT, welcome in. How's it going? Have we had any F-bombs yet? I don't know. Have we? I can neither confirm nor deny. Limit reached. Great. Can I grab more? No. We've got 9 flares, 13 battery, all this revolver ammo. We've got explodey tank. Flare. Is that not... Are you frozen? I just want to shoot the tank, god damn it! The tank! Okay. One thing at a time, dudes. One thing at a time. Dude, this shit's gonna be such a bastard place, and that tank is unexploded, and that is just going to irrevocably ruin my night. Now that I know I have the opportunity to explode them. Not the flashbangs, guys. My god. I don't think that was a checkpoint either. Great. Also, these guys who the darkness looking dudes, they are dressed kind of funny. It is a bit of an odd look. Oh dear. Oh dear. What's gonna happen? Is it gonna rocket through here like this? Oh, open? Surely I want to destroy... Yes. What? You bastard. Where's the other possessed shit in there? What? Let me just let this recharge. You've actually gotten pretty good at the combat since you started. Thank you. I can... Yeah. I normally... Okay, so to be fair, when I first started, I was fueled off of sheer panic. And I didn't fully appreciate the mechanics of the game. But yeah, the more I play, the more... What the hell? What am I focusing on? Oh, just that. Hit of dark... Oh, it's a dark tornado, guys. I don't think I've reached a checkpoint yet though, have I? I hope to God I have. I'm not sure if I have though. Oh, hopefully this is a checkpoint. It's got to be.
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
I don't think this is a checkpoint either. And the game has normally been so generous with them. Yeah, they're all wearing chai suits. So yeah, like Slav chads. Right? They do look like that. Oh, God. Driving in combat. My favorite. No! Reverse. This is great! When you get it right, it's awesome. As long as they don't continuously spawn. Alright, hang on. Back. Drive. No. I could just get out the car, but I won't. Imagine I lose this segment because I can't kill one of them. There we go. Doofus! Okay. Turn off the power. Maybe I can just get out now. Benny Hill playing. You know what's sad though, right? That would be great to put Benny Hill music to that segment. Oh, thank God. To put Benny Hill to that segment. Can't do it. Someone owns the copyright for the Benny Hill music. Flag on. Jeez. Someone owns the copyright and they say I'm not sharing. So guys, learn from my mistakes. If you are listening right now and you edit your own videos, don't do it. Great. Well, now here's the problem, right? Usies and meesies and wheezies. No. That shit's about to go down. So let's get back in the car. Die! Can I just like drive through? Do I need to stop all these things? Oh God, there are people! Alright. No! Well, that didn't last very long. Guys! I mean, there was no way that was gonna work. I just was wombo-comboed all over the place. It's an aggressive copyright too. Yeah, geez, huh? Interestingly, it does keep the car where it was. Also, interestingly, I am still gonna try and think like a speedrunner for a second. Alright. Can I see if I can still just get away with barreling my way through? Kind of. Unless these things are so determined that they're fantastic. Great. She's a speedrunner, chat. I gotta get a good time save because I messed up the other stuff. And now look at all this ammo I've got. I've got a flare gun, I think. Yeah. Lovely. Flare gun! Ha! See, that's what I get for rushing through the other bit without using that shit. Man, I could just drop a flashbang. Everything is fine. Speaking of copyright, one of the opening lines in this game comes from Stephen King. A loud quote used only for $1. What's the line? Great. A lot of people here. No, not that. Come one, come all. Tee. Let's go. Trust no one in the dark. Can't see shit. I actually really can't see F at all. I'm not sure where they want you to go in this instance. Oh, up here? No, that's where isn't that where I came from? Oh, here, ladder. Jeez. Alright. Nightmares exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry of fear. That Stephen King guy knows how to write a line or two, huh? Wake touched by the dark presence. I mean, good lord, guys.
Some of the Taken retained echoes of their former selves, but these were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing. Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness. In most cases, these puppets were enough for the purposes of the dark presence. But for anything more elaborate, as with the writer, it was different. It needed his mind. And so rather than taking him over completely, it merely touched him.
It needed it, and so rather than taking it over, I like that. Good lines, good writing in the game. He just can't write an ending. That is the running gag, huh? Like, I think even he acknowledges that. Can someone do me a favor? Can someone look up the lengths of each of the chapters? Because this does seem quite long. Granted, I've had to redo a fair bit and I'm pausing to read some of the manuscripts, but it would be good to get a sense. Okay. No checkpoint? No checkpoint. This is episode 3. Damn. Okay. Not quite the best fall, but it's alright. Oh, music's crescendoing. Okay, gates opened. Yeah, light's gone.
There was no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
Hang on. Okay, this is the longest. That's great. Chapter 4 is a little longer than chapter 2. Okay, okay. That's good to know. That's good to know. What the fuck? Sorry. I don't even need to stay there and do that. In fact, I shouldn't, but... Oh, shit. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. I made a mistake! Yeah. I hope to God that that was a check, that we recently had a checkpoint. If I have to do that whole thing and the other thing, I'm gonna be... Okay, cool. Okay, cool. I was gonna say, for the most part, the game has been so... I mean, period, the game has been so forgiving about checkpoints. It would be pretty shocking. Oh! Oh. I wonder if you get, like, a reward for doing that. I don't think so. Let me swap to a flashbang. Okay, Okay, so it's 2 there and the 3rd one there. Okay. 3 there. Oh. Wow, that was kind of a waste. Oh, shit. I'm trying to think of the purpose of the bigger one. Because it seems to take longer than the shorter one. I remember the would have been longest, but it depends on how much sightseeing one does. Okay. 2 hours depending on how many times you die, etc. 2 hours for which one? Sorry. Wake and Barry in the cell.
I stared through the bars of the jail cell. Barry stood behind me, swaying on his feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker. Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent.
Raymond Chandler. I don't know if that's a name I recognize. Raymond Chandler. Checkpoint reached. Good stuff. Is that possessed? No, it's not. It's just atmospheric. Am I meant to be going towards the light this way? The game does say to keep on going towards the light. I am not... Ain't no way in hell I'm grabbing that thermos. Just know that I know that it's up there and that I'm not getting it, okay? We all collectively agree that I know that it's there. Sad. You hate to see it, guys. Wow. They are giving you a lot of supplies. Which I'm happy about. Like, I'm happy that I have the supplies. However, comma.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Switch to a pump action shotgun. Make sure I'm thinking about this right. A pump action shotgun is more powerful, but it takes longer to reload, right? Pump is quicker reload. Oh, then let's definitely swap to it. And it has a bigger magazine, I think. Okay. Turn that on, but I don't know why yet. I'm sure I will discover very shortly. Seems I will need to bring enemies back there. Oh, this is much better. Oh. Right. Now, is there a reason this doesn't run on a battery? No. I don't think so. Let's reload that quickly. Boom, boom, bosh, sorted. Bob's your uncle. Alright. Guys! I just got comboed. You can boost your flashlights, blah, blah, blah. Yes, I know. Boom, boom, bosh, sorted. Yup.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Okay, loaded, loaded. Turn that on. Once more, peering out into the darkness. Okay, 3 done. Alright. Let's just pause by this. Let's wait for my flashlight to recharge and then turn this on to try and go to that one again, I think. Never mind. They're all here. They're impatient. Is there one behind me? Yes, there is. Okay, that worked out shockingly well. I do not know for how long that will work out well. The sound design on the guns is very satisfying. Hey, JB, welcome in. And now, are they just gonna keep on coming or what, guys? I feel like they might just keep on coming. Or am I supposed to be going through this segment a lot faster than I am? I don't think this is the... No. Follow the yellow. Here. You know what would be really nice to have? The flashbang. Doesn't matter. No, please. Whoa, that was good. That was so good. Is this a front page stream, Raishi? Yes, Mum. Like this, are you proud? You proud of how brave I'm being? Leg it, we got a Thomas Cook it. Hey, how's it going? How are you?
The dark presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
I mean, just miserable, guys. Huh?
The graveyard shift may cause cancer.
Enjoy that. Enjoy this one as well. You guys don't understand, I'm on a time crunch.
The place was dead, a ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
Not the fucking Poltergeist furniture! Hey! Welcome in, how's it going? Sorry, you came in at an interesting time. Bloody hell. Across the ghost town. I mean, Jesus. I think this is the right light. The trick in this game, for the most part, is to follow light. Where's the other demon thing? This is arguably the most humorous part of the game. so far, to be honest, is when I get absolutely rocked into the dome with these poltergeist pieces. I mean, for goodness sake. And you dissolve them by shining enough light on them. But like, what am I meant to do, guys? I'm gonna get killed. I'm gonna get killed. I'm dodging so well. If I die now, I just hear it. No, no, no. I can't bear it, dude. I can't bear this section. Each time, chat, each time. Just getting rocked in the absolute. Yeah, get behind a post, but the thing is that they're coming at me from all sides. Oh shit, oh shit. I pushed the wrong button. All right. All right. 2 down. Let me just wait for this to recharge before we get near the tractor. Jesus. All right. All right. The pole, hiding behind a pole is not a bad idea. All right, all right. I think this just leaves the tractor now. Okay. Jesus. Devil Dog, welcome in. Hello, please. Purdue, hello. Phantom Liberty DLC look good. And that... Well, I guess I don't want to spoil it for people, but the fact that it's going to be in the base game as well, I think it'll be great. I won't say anything more than that, in case it's spoilery. Well, I guess you can mute, but is there no way? Because I just need to get across, right? Yes. Is there no real obvious way to get across? No. It kind of looks like you have to go around, but I don't know how much around you can go. I also have abysmal depth perception. All right. Ah! Please protect me, tree. Please keep on protecting me, tree. So I think the heavy duty flashlight just has a larger energy capacity. Iron Horse. Okay, good stuff. Hi, Devil Dog. I played this game like 15 years ago. Kind of crazy to think it's been that long. And do you know what? I know this is obviously the remastered version. So I don't know what the normal version was like to play, because this is my first playthrough. What did I just pick up? It didn't tell me. Keys, I think? It holds up really well. And what I know to be true about the game is that it was quite like revolutionary for its time, and Alan Wake 2 also seems to be wanting to like carry that on. Checkpoint? Checkpoint? Checkpoint?
Anything outside of riding is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise. Zane writes about himself. His girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawl back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
so unsettling. Jason says the outside of the building might have clues. Try the light on it. I didn't even know that I needed to look for clues. And I don't hear safe haven. Feels like a debate. But, alright. There's lovely thermos. Yeah, okay. Safe haven. Soundtrack was next level, so I thought at the time. The music's been good, and it's a shame because I can't keep any of it in, oh man. I can't, ooh, hold this, I guess we'll swap to the hunting rifle. They want you to have it. I also don't have shotgun ammo, I just realized. I don't think I have shotgun ammo. Oh dear, you look like you have had the Kleenex out. No. I don't think I look like I've been crying. I'm just pleased. Very emotional gameplay already. Not from crying. From being stressed. This chapter has been particularly stressful. It's a very long one. Must be my bitrate. I mean, maybe I look like I'm crying. Like this. Is that how everyone cries? Okay, something. I mean...
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
Just like YouTube comments. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm like shocked at how many lovely YouTube comments I get, alright? It was an easy joke to make. Please.
Birds.
Great, dude. That's not what I meant to do. Alright. Can I wait here and try and get them? Because you know they're just going to want to get me off of this thing. Let's try like this. Oh, alright. So this is great music. Some great sound design. Yeah. Gonna come around second go. I want to see how long I can kind of wait here and knock out a bunch of them. Because otherwise, you know they're just going to knock me off that shit. We do adore our YouTube peeps. We do. This is a great piece of section for music. Alright, let's see if I can get... Let's just run. I blew that too early. I don't know what I was thinking. Well, at the very least, if I do have to redo this section, danger. The music's fantastic, so it'll make it all worth it. I take it back. I don't want to redo this section. Exit the silver mine. Great. Where's the phone booth when you need one? Oh, because the texting's bad. Wouldn't you know it? I'm in a horribly dark place with no idea where to go. This is where I entered, right? Yeah, this has to be where... Oh, no, maybe not. No. Great. I was worried it wasn't going to be creepy. I'm not looking for anything here. I don't want to spend a minute longer here than I have to, alright? We are doing only the absolute necessities. Oh, look, the promise of light. Yes, for it to be just cruelly taken from me. Probably. Yeah. Not the cave then. Oh, is that continuously happening? It's okay. It's okay, because I got this guy. No, not that. Is he gone? I think I just wasted my thingy on him. Yeah. Oh. Didn't mean to do that. Flashbang? No, that's a flare. No, it's a flare gun. Oh, well, aren't I just an absolute dingus? No more flares. Blew my entire load way too early. Go figure. Hey, Codable, thank you for the like. Thank you for the follows, everyone, by the way. Welcome in. Come on, Java, look around. Take some time. Oh, I can't bear it. I hate how much this reminds me of,
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
Maybe. I hate how much this reminds me of Until Dawn. You know what I should have played? No, I think Alan Wake was good. I think Alan Wake was good. But I forgot, I've not played, I don't know why, I also just thought of this. I've not played the, fourth Uncharted. Okay. At least this seems like just a puzzling section. For Java, patience makes no sense. I'm just not built that way, guys. If I just jump on that. You gonna let me jump on this? No, you are not. Yeah. I tried it though. I hope that that was a checkpoint. I hope that that puzzling section's a check. Okay, good. Okay.
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
Job would be like, send everything. Only the fullest of sends. But this, okay, granted, do I want to be doing puzzling like this all the time? No. But at least it's a moment of reprieve. The way modern players manage ammo and resources just shows how spoiled we can be in games. Spam everything is the go-to solution. Are you saying I'm spamming everything? I'm using my equipment incredibly tactically. But see, okay, this has to be this way. This has to be this way. So I can jump over. Oh, I need to get over there. I think that's what I did wrong. I could have just gone this way, yeah. It would have been so simple. And now I see what needs to be done. Alright. I just didn't look around long enough because, guys, I just want to be done with this place. Trying to goad an F-bomb. I'm trying to be so good. Why? We're learning. Also, the less I can throw F-bombs, the less I also have to try and edit out. Makes everything easier. Shortcut? This definitely is... Oh, I see. God, I mean, my cranium is just massive. Massive, I tell you. Sleepless. Oh, bless you. That actually brings such a smile to my face. Thank you, thank you. But also, like, as much as all of that means to me, because truly it means a lot to me, I want to be able to do this full time. I am not yet a full-time streamer. Make sure you guys are taking care of yourselves, okay? Please, please, please. Twitch is a free-to-watch platform for a reason, alright? Not that I don't want subs and appreciate subs. However, take care of yourselves. Michael, hi. Oh, and thank you for the gifted sub. You're so sweet. Michael, welcome in, lovely. How's it going? How are you? Do I want to go up or down? Mirror Peak. You would think Mirror Peak Lookout, so it would have to be up. Maybe it's not. What do I know? Yes! All the love and hype. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you. Oh, God. Just end my suffering, huh? Welcome, welcome in. I also will say, we do... Oh, this is not the right way to go. Big old place. We have a Discord. I would love to have you guys in. Oh, this is the last manuscript page. We have to be towards the end, okay? And I've got all the socials. If you want to follow me there, it'd mean the world to me. If you want to sub to the YouTube, it would also mean the world to me if you could sub there to catch up on Alan Wake-ness.
Lightning flashed behind the windows of Cauldron Lake Lodge. Tor Anderson laughed and held the steel hammer above his head. Nurse Sinclair was trying to calm him down without success. Tor grinned madly and shouted, "My hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Molnir, wench." He brought the hammer down with all his might on Sinclair's head. "We're on a comeback tour, baby."
Damn! Who is Tor? I've got no idea. Tor Anderson. I've got no idea who they are. And I'm not even sure I know who Nurse Sinclair is. My God. Finally, the end's in sight. I know, but then we've got to do chapter 3. No, chapter 4. You said... Did someone say chapter 4 is one of the longest as well? Is chapter 4 like 2 hours? I don't know how people get through this game in less than 10 hours. Alright. This way. Oh, nice. A really annoying nuisance. Such a nuisance. Again, fantastic music for it, though. You almost wish the bird encounters were a bit longer, only because of the music. Zipline. Checkpoint reached, fantastic. Flare gun, great.
Another cable car, just great.
Alright, something tells me I'm gonna need the flare gun for the birds. A nice leisurely stroll. And this moves impossibly slow. I don't think there are any more alive, but the stressful music. Oh, okay, there are definitely more alive. Oh, they're gone. Ah! Oh, okay, alright. Atmospheric crashing, great. Okay, cool. Oh, okay. I mean, for goodness sake, Alan. You could not be having a bloody harder time of things, could you? Chapter 4 is another hour and a half, I think is what you said. Oh, for God's sake.
Shit.
I know, Alan. I keep on wanting to call Alan Michael. I don't know why. Do I need to be here? Yes, probably. Hey, chapter 4 was the longest chapter in the game, but I did a lot of sightseeing. Okay. I think we're gonna have to try and keep me on track-ish a little bit. Knives, hey, please stop attacking the birds. It's their home. That's true, actually. To be fair, I'm the one that's being a nuisance here. It is their home. Do I not have... What? I don't understand moments where I have the gun and then I lose the gun. But I'm in the same chapter. What? Oh, no, I think it's just another opportunity for me to have gotten it. Oh, some nice music at least. Some very nice music. I almost wish that we had more action moments. Like, if we're doing action things, that we had, like, the action music to go with it. That's awesome. Did you play Control yet? No. No, I've not played Control. What? Sometimes I feel like that reload is very slow. I don't like it. Another cable car jump scare is kind of boring. Is that what you said? Why do it again? I don't know. I kind of think maybe it's just an older game. They were like, it's not boring to us. It's cool. Cauldron Lake. We're back at bloody Cauldron Lake. Every chapter is under 3 hours for general reference. Okay. Yeah, we've been doing this one for 2.5 hours, I think. Like, two and a half? Am I doing that maths right? 2.5 hours? You can't even run across this if you wanted to, by the way. Just in case anyone was wondering. Hi, Ty Daddy. Welcome in. How's it going? I'm cornered. Okay. Not to the dome, dude. don't get the way these people are dressed. It doesn't make sense to me. I will say though, for the most part, I think I'm handling my resources really well. They're also being quite generous with certain resources, but I think I'm also managing them well. It's a little bit of a wombo combo situation. I feel like I'm getting a good like snowball effect with it. No. Wait, yes, this is the way I need to go, right? Yeah, can I go wrap around this way? Yes, I think so. It controls neat parts of this game times 10, but it's actually fun to play. I will say, Mott at Cauldron Lake.
Mott had checked all of Stucky's rental cabins. There had been no sign of the Wakes. It was dark when he'd found their car parked at the end of the road by Cauldron Lake. It made no sense. They must have taken a wrong turn, but there was no sign of them, and the car had been there for hours already. Frustrated, Mott stood on the rotten ruin of the footbridge that had once led to Diver's Isle before it sank beneath the waves years ago. The boss wouldn't be happy.
So, I think part of the problem with me not... Sorry, don't mind as I powder my face. I think part of the problem with me not... There are some of these names I don't recognize. And I don't know if I should recognize them by now, and I don't because I've not yet... I've like missed some of the pages or whatnot. But just something to note. Alan needs a fast hands pack. Yeah, something. I think I was in the middle of saying this. I think the game, the story is really interesting. I don't love the gameplay loop, which is a bit of a bummer. I feel like the gameplay loop is holding back what's a good story. I like that. Oh no, I think this is maybe just, I don't think I need, oh no, up here. I like that they do like new and innovative things, and sometimes like when it clicks, I think it's decently fun or whatever. But I almost feel like, well, it's kind of a shame, right? Because what I was about to say is I almost feel like this would have played better as one of like the, how you play like Until Dawn or The Quarry or something. But I think the reason why Until Dawn and The Quarry are interesting to play in their gameplay loop is because you are actually like having to choose an A or B situation. And you can't choose A or B here. That would go against the story, like, telling of it. I know, okay, I think I need to go down that way. Yeah. This game kicked my butt when I tried to play it. Still haven't finished it. Ordinary Peoples, genuinely, that makes me really happy to hear. Only because I'm gonna give myself a rare, like, moment for a compliment. Like, I'm good at gaming. I can game well, right? And there have been moments for sure of this where I've been struggling. It's been kind of a surprise. To be fair, I also am trying to like maybe rush through things a bit more than I really should be, rushing through things and taking my time. But what feels like normal difficulty is much harder, huh? It's a premise they painted themselves into a corner with the mechanic, though. It was innovative. I think there are just times where, yeah, it's just like too much. CWTZ. Tom, I miss you, Tom. I don't want to be here. I feel very uncomfortable. You talk to me on TV, Tom. I feel incredibly uncomfortable. I miss you, Tom. Did you write this? Tom. Yeah, I cursed Thomas Zane. I want to escape this expeditiously. Get me the hell out. We don't know who CW is. CW is a name I don't recognize. Unless it's not actually a W and I just misread that. Even normal can be ruthless. There are moments in normal that are so ruthless, and I think you can't, I don't think it's possible to downgrade the difficulty on this once you lock it in, which is a shame, primarily because right now I'm wanting, so we're playing Armored Core 6 on Thursday when it launches. It'll be made available publicly, and I mean, oh, for God's sake. I'm just dropping my entire load of this shit, honestly. Bastards. Who's here? Is that someone throwing something at me? Sorry, I had to be dead silent. I was like, I don't want to even risk mucking that up. Once I was able to suspend my disbelief, I was fully in the story. Completely. The story is great. I think the story is really good fun. It's purely some of this gameplay loop that I'm like, ugh. And again, I have to say, I'm so incredibly appreciative that they give as many checkpoints as they do, because without them, I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure I'd play the game. It sucks because it's a great story. It's a really good story. If you use your tools tactically, it's a bit less rough. If you go point to point, it's also smoother. This is the way the playthrough should look.
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
Hang on. I reached a checkpoint, but I didn't get any more goods. No, I didn't. So I know that I'm out of battery, and there's the big hotel there. So hopefully we just don't run across any more enemies right now.
I was close now. I had to get there fast. I dreaded what I would find.
You and me both, babe. Yeah, I will say, I just in response to what Jason said, I do also recognize, like, I'm streaming this, I'm trying to get through this quickly, whatever. So maybe if I was a bit more patient with it and stuff, it seems like quite a patient game, but Wake wakes up in the lodge.
I tried to hold on to Alice, but her form melted away. I was losing control. Dr. Hartman stood in her place. I wanted to hit him, but my arms were jelly. He smiled. It was a reassuring smile, and I hated him for it. I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period. Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now.
See, but like, you would think that that's what's happening in the real world, but he wrote that in the manuscript, so it can't be. It's very confusing. Blue Ranger, welcome in. In a good way. Confusing in a good way. The throwing stuff is so irritating. Yeah, you'd probably like Control better. The gameplay on that's sweet. That's what I've heard. How is we? Yeah, 1 on 7. Fair, exactly. Honestly, it just feels like the same encounter every 2 to 10 minutes with some extra stuff sprinkled in to make it more interesting. Totally. Totally. There have been a handful of like very memorable encounters.
Wait, are you? Wait. Hey, I'm here. I'm coming.
No, get away! Sorry, please, it's late. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear, I didn't know.
Damn.
We don't have his wife.
No, I think we've read the manuscript for what happens here. He drops a flare and he dives or something. Let's see. Ooh, creepy. Yeah, he gets taken. Sorry, something landed on my face. Wow. Oh, I grabbed the flare. That's right. Isn't it interesting? Oh, the boat from the tornado, guys. Jeez. That's the boat we saw at the beginning of the chapter. Oh, man. I mean, amazing imagery. Amazing. Yeah, there's obviously such a blending of blurring of lines there. Chapter 3 completed. God. Episode 3 rather, not chapter 3. Jeez, well that was a really, really brutal one. That was a long one. I would say that took me, I'm going to say like 2.5, almost 3 hours, I think, around about then. Finally, chapter 3 is done. That it feels like a very long chapter, but I will say it's really fun getting to this point in the game because a lot of the pieces are connecting. You're starting to get a clearer and clearer understanding of how like the world works. I still don't know. There's a lot of things I still don't know, but I'm able to kind of connect dots of like, just then we had read the manuscript for what's about to happen to us. The boat that was sucked up into the tornado is the same boat that we had encountered earlier on at the beginning of episode 3. So there's definitely some kind of time loop. I feel like the parallel dimensions seems like the most accurate. That phone call that we had gotten from Alice, or like when we heard Alice, I think that's Alice speaking to us in like the real world. The diver diving down to reach us is the same as the doctor. Still lots unknown. Thomas Zane is a massive question mark standout character. I know they're a writer. I don't know if they were just a lover to Barbara Jagger. It looked like they had someone else's name. I'm completely blanking right now, but it was someone else's name graffitied in that cabin. So definitely some questions for sure. For sure. Lovely people on YouTube, thank you so much for watching this with me. This is a long episode. I think this is supposed to be the longest of the episodes, so that should be good. If you're enjoying yourself, it would mean the world to me if you could sub, leave a like on this, leave a comment. The day that I'm filming this is actually not to date this video, but the day that I'm filming this is the day that the Alan Wake 2 reveal happened at Gamescom. Without putting spoilers in, I would also love to hear what are your thoughts about that Alan Wake trailer reveal. What are some things that you're hoping to see? Again, no spoilers please. Luckily I watched that trailer and I feel like I didn't get anything spoiled for me because I still don't understand so much about the game, and anything that they said made no sense to me, but it all looked very cool, so I'm excited for that. Okay, let's carry on to episode 4. YouTube people, I will see you in the next episode. Thank you so much for being here.